Sometimes the thing you're looking for ain't hiding from you. It's preparing you.
Every road, every heartbreak, every lonely night might be leading somewhere beautiful.
For years he wandered valleys where affection dared not stay, chasing silhouettes of love that vanished with the day. His heart became a traveler with dust upon his feet, searching every distant road for someone pure to meet. Love hid behind horizons and ran through storms of doubt, leaving riddles in the wind he struggled to figure out. He crossed through nights of loneliness and deserts made of pain, believing every loss was just another fruitless game. Then suddenly he found her where the morning kissed the sea, a sacred joy appearing like a long-lost melody. Her smile unlocked the garden that had slept beneath his chest, and every wound within him slowly settled into rest. When finally their lips embraced, the world grew still and bright, as if the stars themselves had paused to witness such delight. The kiss became a scripture written softly on his soul, a blessing making broken pieces finally become whole. No longer was he running through the labyrinth of fear, for peace had found a residence whenever she was near. And in the sanctuary of her love he came to see the greatest adventure was the heart's serenity.
I spent years looking for a place to belong, running through the dark, trying to find a song. Now the storms don't seem as heavy as before, 'cause your love became the thing worth fighting for. And every road that broke me led me here. Every lesson, every loss became clear. Now my heart finally found what it needed to be. The greatest adventure was serenity.
He used to measure progress by the distance he could run, mistaking constant motion for becoming someone, collecting fragments of affection that dissolved into the air, learning some connections disappear because they're meant to stay there. The calendar kept turning while he wrestled with regret, holding conversations with the ghosts he couldn't forget. Yet every disappointment carved a deeper understanding, preparing fertile ground for a love worth planning. Then she arrived with quiet grace instead of grand display, teaching him that genuine devotion doesn't have to chase. She listened to the silence hidden underneath his words, and somehow understood emotions even he had never heard. Together they built patience where anxiety once lived, discovering the strength that only vulnerability gives. No crowns, no perfect fairy tale, no fantasy to prove, just two imperfect people choosing every day to move. And in that choice he found a treasure greater than a claim, a peace that couldn't be purchased, and a fire without flame. The search was never wasted, though the journey felt severe, because every road was guiding him toward what was waiting here.
Maybe love was never hiding, maybe timing was the key. Maybe every closed door was protecting something meant to be. Maybe every heartbreak was preparing the heart to receive. I spent years looking for a place to belong, running through the dark, trying to find a song. Now the storms don't seem as heavy as before, 'cause your love became the thing worth fighting for. And every road that broke me led me here. Every lesson, every loss became clear. Now my heart finally found what it needed to be. The greatest adventure was serenity.
People talk about finding love like it's the end of a journey. Sometimes it's the beginning, not the beginning of excitement, the beginning of peace. And after all those miles, all those storms, all those years, he finally stopped running.